Alabama. Come on in. Okay. So, you guys, I know I said that I probably wouldn't do that much vlogging while I was down here, but at the Cornbread Fest, but I just couldn't help myself. So we just got in from, how many hours did we drive?
10 hours.
Okay, we just got in from a 10-hour drive. We made it safely, thank you to you. But and so as you guys know, last year for the Cornbread Fest, we stayed at Big E's aunt's house, Miss Joyce, and it was so lovely, her guest house that she has on her property, and it was amazing. But for this year, Big E said he wanted to do something a little different for me and step it up a little bit. And so he said, you know, I just got a little something, and this is the cabin, the little something, and it's just so lovely. I just had to share. So I just want to do a little tour. Let's start. Cute little office area, just in case, you know, I decide to do a little editing while I'm here. I probably will, but it'll probably be outside. We'll get to that. So yeah, this is just the atrium. It's just cute. Look at the lavender. What I like about this place is how they decorated it. It's just so country and so cute. So let's start with my favorite room, which is this kitchen. And right now I think all we have is wine in there in the fridge. Which is fine. We have some food that we traveled with actually, so we can, you put our beverages in there, okay, and our little snacks, our road snacks. So outside here, a little view of the, I guess I would call this an RV park outside, but I'll show more of that later. So anyway, a little cute kitchenette. What do you call this corner? Like a kitchen nook in case we want to have a little breakfast or whatever. But yeah, you guys know I have a thing for cows, so there's like all sorts of cow decor. It's just so pretty. Let me move out the way so you can pan around this cute kitchen. I like this, I'm doing like that farmhouse style. That's cute. So yeah, I was just saying this would be such a nice summer house. I wish this was ours, but it is for the week. And so this is the living room. It's really lovely. We'll probably hang out here. I wonder if these barn doors actually work. They do, to separate the living area from the rest, from the sleeping area, so that's nice. I like those lamps too. Those bulbs in there are pretty. This is the coffee bar. Also cute. I was gonna say, I wonder if they provided K-cups. They did. That's nice, I love that. And there's actually a little laundry room in here too, in case we need to do some laundry while we're here. I'm afraid to open this. Do you think an alarm will sound?
No.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm not supposed to anyway. So this is nice to have this feature in here. I doubt we'll be doing laundry, but you never know. Okay, so I like how they have the pretty country signage throughout. Guess you could say this is the primary bedroom, the primary suite, right? We've moved away from the master bedroom. Okay, so this is the closet. We already put our bags in here, and my boots for the Cornbread Fest. So this is the bedroom. Beautiful view of the deck. Should I go out here now?
Yes.
And then come back in? Is that other door open? Okay. Oh. Okay. There's something blocking it.
A little stick.
This stick?
Mm-hmm. Kick it.
Lift it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right. So this is the lake where you're going to be taking me fishing tomorrow. Okay. So we're going to be doing some fishing. Yeah, bait. The deck's beautiful. It wraps all the way around the house. I guess we'll show that when we come back around, right? Okay. Did you get that gorgeous pond or lake or whatever? Yeah. We fish, we're gonna have to bring some chairs down, right?
Yep.
Or do we stand and fish? Okay. So let's go back in. Let me close this one. We have there because I saw some dragonflies. And so this. Oh, okay. So this second bedroom is actually where we're going to be joined by Shonda. She's coming later tomorrow or the next day because she's still working. I guess most people are, but when she finishes the work week, she'll be driving down to join us. I just think this room is so beautiful. I just want to make sure you get all the decor, including that gorgeous art. This one is more like nautical themed, or I guess I should say lake house themed, because this is really like a lake house. Because I'm getting some ideas for when I have my lake house, so let's get all these, like, capture all that. Thank you. Those remind me of like those birds that are at the beach, not pelicans, I forgot what they're called. It starts with an E. Anyway, so yeah, this will be where Shonda stays. And she's coming alone, I think. Actually, her son might come. Right. Okay. So this is just a little closet for Shonda. Very nice. And then this is her bathroom. And I guess it's kind of like the main house bathroom. Oh, I didn't go into the bathroom in our primary room, so I'll do that next. Step in, because it's pretty. Close the door, see? Get all the detail, beautiful. Okay, let's come out. So let's come back in here real quick, because I didn't show that bathroom. And it's very cute. Close the door, come in. We have his and her sink. So which sink should I have? Okay, so this is where I'm gonna like be doing my makeup and stuff. And that'll be yours. Okay. Very pretty. Okay, cool. So I guess the final thing I want to show is the outside wraparound deck because it's very special, very cute. So we'll go out to the deck this way. Oh, look, it says outside fan, so if it gets rain tonight, that's nice. Okay, that's nice. They actually, do you need to, is that one? I'm going to do that every time we come outside. Okay. So they provided coal for us in case we want to grill. I think that's so nice. Anyway, so let's just walk around, which is where we came from. I like that there's a TV for outdoors. I wonder, it's cool, right? Yeah. That's like how you put up the TV on your back patio, actually. Very lucky back. I wonder if this sound is in the microphone. Maybe you can get like a little view of the rest of the. What was this called when we entered? It's called RV park or something. Yeah.
Yes.
And so I actually thought we were going to be in one of like the little RVs, which I told you I was totally fine with because I've always wanted to camp and RV and all that stuff. So when you brought me to this cabin, I was like, wow, should we come down or do this, or should we wait till tomorrow when we actually fish? Okay, so we'll do the rest of the lake and stuff tomorrow. But anyway, so yeah, that's the tour. It's really beautiful. I love it. And now we're going to actually go visit Miss Joyce, who you guys will remember from last year does not like to be recorded. So I probably won't have any footage from there. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. So anyway, all right. I'll see you guys later. TT Rail.
There is perhaps a path through the Strait of Hormuz kind of north.
Don't be telling her nothing. She'll probably over there recording all that bullshit.
Me.
Don't be putting me on no Facebook and all that.
No, I know. You don't like that.
No, I don't.
No.
No, don't be doing all of that stuff, honey.
No, I wouldn't put you on Facebook. No Facebook.
I don't do Facebook. I don't do TikTok. I can't take care of my own business. I ain't worried about nobody else.
Yours ain't a grandbaby, two grandbabies.
Did you ever, last time I talked to you, you was gonna get one of them?
Yeah, I did give them one.
Niece told me they come and got it, so you ain't gotta keep me on. I need a joint.
No, you don't.
What Ruby in the nursing home at?
Good morning. It's the next day, and it's already beautiful outside. It's so pretty. This morning we went out to get coffee. They actually do have like a coffee maker here and K-cups and things like that, which is very lovely, but there's no creamer, and y'all know I need creamer with my coffee, so we ran out. But it was nice because when we ran out, I'm actually in the bathroom. I'm just getting ready to do like a little makeup, just a little bit, because it's hot outside. Well, it's going to be hot, so I don't want to be out there sweating, but I'm looking at my little travel caboodle of makeup. Where is my wedge? Where the heck is my wedge? Did I not pack wedges? Really? No way. That's weird. That's very weird. I know I don't like not have no makeup wedges. Are you kidding me? Okay. I'll just have to use this, like the wedge that comes in the thing. Anyway, so let me tip this down a little. So yeah, one thing about the South that I absolutely have to do, well, there's a few things. Every time I travel down south, I always have like my little bucket list items that I have to check off, just simple things. And I'm so happy because I've checked off a few. So for example, on the way down, after we left Kentucky and then entered, I think, Tennessee. No, we were in Tennessee. We were going to Alabama. Alabama was the next state. So on the highway, we saw a sign for Captain D's. Now, Captain D's, if you guys are from like the South, or maybe, where do they have Captain D's? We actually literally apparently just got one in New York. My son told me about it. I haven't been yet because I'm like, what? Captain D's in New York? The concept just feels foreign. But anyway, it used to exclusively be something that I was only able to get when I would visit family in South Carolina. Because I spent a lot of time in Orangeburg, South Carolina growing up. I actually lived there and went to school when I was in like 2nd grade. And then we would be like there every summer and for the Christmas holiday, because that's where my grandmother and my mom is from. Well, all of my mom's side is from Orangeburg, South Carolina. And our family home is still down there. But anyway, so yeah, we would always have Captain D's, which, if you know, it's kind of like, I guess the northern equivalent is like Long John Silver. It's like fast food, seafood. But it's so good. It's so good. I love it. And it's like my little, well, not a guilty pleasure. It's like my little pleasure every time I go down south. So yeah. So on the highway, we saw a sign for Captain D's. So we had to break course and go get me some Captain D's. So we did that. So I was like, check, got my Captain D's. And then this morning when we went to get coffee, in the little area that we went to get coffee, it was just like this little cottage that we're staying at. We went up the road because we had seen it when we passed, and they had a little section where they had like hot, fresh boiled peanuts. So I got that too. Yeah, so check, got my boiled peanuts. So yeah, I'm like kind of excited. I'm like checking off like my little Southern bucket list thing. So yeah, I'm just getting ready he wanted to like go out and see Miss Joyce again. We went there yesterday. We went to Miss Joyce and them to visit and just sat and enjoyed and visited. But I was like, let me just get myself together before I go visiting. Like I was looking like Who Shot John yesterday when we first arrived. Let me do a little something today. So after I do my makeup, then we'll head out and stuff like that. And we passed some cattle as we were driving from the coffee spot, and so I had said I wanted to go like closer and you can like drive in, so I think we're gonna go look at the cattle. there were like some cute cows that I want to see. So yeah, I'm gonna just do my makeup and then I'll check back in. Bye. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm almost finished, but I'm about to put on my mascara, which I don't wear false lashes anymore. I love how they look on me, and I used to wear them all the time. I would get individuals, then I started doing the clusters, and then sometimes just like a strip at home, which I do a terrible job at those. The glue's built up and it looks terrible. My sons are like, Mom, so I was like, I'm not gonna do that, but I love getting my lashes done. But honestly, like it basically like pulled out my lashes. Like long story short, it caused me to like lose my lashes. Like, so I just was just like, I need to take a break from them, regrow my little lashes, and then maybe revisit it. So for now, it's just like mascara. But this is a MAC product. It's like, this is like a, I guess you could call it like a volumizer, a maximizer. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but it comes out white. And it's like this coating that you put first. And then on top of it, you put the mascara. So it's like a good substitute. Since my little lashes have grown out some, I can like make them look decent with this. So yeah. I don't know. For me, I find that when I add any kind of enhancements in the long run, it does more damage than good, more harm than good. I mean, like, whether it's like putting lashes on, like getting lash extensions. And also for me, like, since my hair is so fine, like putting like extensions in, even like just 2 or 3 for fullness, which is something that I used to do. Like when I was in grad school, I would have like just a couple sewn in to give me fullness, because I always had length to my hair, but it was always very fine. And so I did that for several years and then damaged my hair. It was like thin in the middle, thin and short. Crazy. Couldn't figure out what had caused the damage, the breakage. And all I could think was like, it was probably years of wearing this, these extensions. I stopped doing that. And I hear with girls who wear like the wigs all the time, it can cause your hair. I'm not, you know, it depends. I'm sure if you care for your hair, like really care for it underneath, you won't lose it. But I just know women who have like receding hairlines because they did too many installs. So I guess it's all about how you care for it underneath. I'm like talking and poking myself in the eye. So now I put this like primer on, and then on top of it, the mascara. But yeah. Same with nails. I've told you guys that before. I haven't gotten tips on my nails since like, gosh, when was the last time I did tips? That was probably like high school. So that was decades ago, high school. But you know, in high school, the girls, that was what we did. And then in college, I didn't do anything because that wasn't my priority. College, grad school, I always just did my own nails at home. Because I feel like I did a good job doing my own nails. Like my mom, I grew up with like my mom's nails always looked so nice, and she did them herself. Nothing crazy, nothing like no tips or whatever. She just had her little manicure kit, and she always would keep her nails polished and beautifully manicured and filed and all those things. So from her, I saw it is possible to do it yourself. Her nails are beautiful and natural. She didn't believe in like chipped polish, so that was like a no-no in our house. Like if your nails are gonna be chipped, just keep them polished with clear. Don't have them looking chipped, like, you know, like a little 5th grade girl, which is fine. Like if you're a 5th grade girl, like 3rd grade girl, little cute short nails, a little chip polish, but it's not acceptable as an adult. So my mom always did her own, and then I got into like the gel manicures, and I told you guys, totally damaged my nails, made them thin and brittle. It reminded me of when I had tips, thin and brittle. So now I just do regular polish, and I maintain them throughout the week with like coats of clear polish, which prevents them from chipping. So, and they can grow long, but then they're not functional, like I told you guys before, so I keep them short. But yeah, again, for some reason, enhancements on me, they cause more harm in the long run. So I just like have to, sometimes for me, keeping it simple is better. I know I've been doing these lashes for a long time, but it's necessary. This looks beautiful. Is it the same as having your lashes done? No, but it's not so bad. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but they look nice. I have a little volume to them. This is the key, you guys. These 2 products here together. It's like putting on like a wig on my lashes. They like transformed. They look like 3 times thicker, and they look twice as long. Very nice. yeah, these are good products. Nicole turned me onto those. Okay, wiping my fingers. They have a very nice sign here that I'm respecting. I love structure and rules, so I don't have a problem. Let me show you the sign. Look at that. Please use the dark towels for removing makeup. No problem. For sure. Definitely will do that. I actually have my own makeup wipes anyway. They even provide makeup wipes, but I carry my own, so anyway. I'm almost finished because I told you this was just a simple beat. Nothing crazy. Just gonna do a little liner. Oh my god, I'm like sweating. Are you kidding me? This is what I do. Why am I sitting here? Like I see those little dots forming right after I put my foundation and stuff on. Really? So, what else we're doing? I think I told you guys. Today we're gonna do our fishing. There's a place apparently that does sell bait across the street. But yesterday when we were at Miss Joyce's house, her husband, Irving, he actually has like bait and all the things. So he said that, don't pick it up, I have that for you. So we're gonna go by there to sit. We already had coffee, of course, this morning, but I don't want to be rude. So they'll offer us coffee. I'm sure we'll have some more coffee. And I see I can't do makeup and talk. I don't know how the girlies be doing the get ready with me and doing whole story times at the same time. I'm talking, the lips crooked, the liner I mean. God, dog. Oh, jeez. Okay, gotta fix that. I also, this is like a berry liner. I didn't bring all my makeup, but I don't want to have like a berry lips. I'm gonna add a little pink. Because the liner determines the color, really. So yeah, also we're probably gonna visit Miss Naomi, Aunt Naomi. That's Miss Joyce's sister who lives in Alabama as well, but she lives in Huntington, I think. Is it Huntington? No, it's not Huntington. Where's that show, that Love and Marriage, the popular one that Carlos King does? Whatever that part of Alabama, that's where we're going. I forgot what it's called. So she's 82. And so we'll go spend some time with her. And then Shonda will probably arrive around 3:30 because he's coming after work. And she's driving separate from her son. I believe he's already en route. It was supposed to be Shonda and her, I guess, boyfriend, this guy she's dating, but I guess things fell apart. So I'm so happy her son will be coming. I'm looking forward to seeing him. So that'll be nice. This is pretty pink, so I'm gonna now add another color on top to mute it a little. Beautiful. I want to just add a little gloss, like a shine. This is perfect. This is I think this is Love Child matte. I thought it was lip gloss. Okay, so let's just do that to give it a little bit of. So yeah, we have a fun full day ahead. But when I say fun full day for the South, so a fun full day in the South is still a relaxing, serene, kind of chill day. And I feel like this is like the perfect, like, I guess, vacation after the European jaunt, because that was like a whirlwind. It was a lot every day. It was busy, jam-packed. Planes, trains, country hopping, stayed 2-3 days and moved. Oh my goodness, that was a lot. I was like exhausted after I returned. And then I was only home literally for like a week and a half before we've left again. And in that time I was like frantically trying to like get all my vlogs out, because I was like, I want to empty out my camera. I want to be done with the European trip and have that behind me so I can like move on, and maybe I'll vlog this, maybe I won't. But I was like, I don't want to come back from this Cornbread Festival trip and have like European footage to edit, and then this. That's when you get overwhelmed and you delay it, and before you know it, you put out your vlog 4, 5, 6 months later. Child, I was like, I don't want to do that. Okay. Okay, all done. Why is that music so loud? You're out there blasting the music. Still a little loose. I'm not even showing you guys, child, the product. This is loose powder. And MAC, I am the color NC45. So, loose powder just to kind of set everything. Yeah, so that's all I'm gonna do. And then a little setting spray. Actually, this setting spray is this brand right here. My sister turned me on to this. Now the final step, and then I'm ready to go. Taking out my pin curls. When I take them out, I just individually pull apart the curl. I have my microphone on. Oh, I do. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm talking really low. And because I don't use a comb to comb these out, just the front a little bit. Because my hair is so soft and fine, and already in this like humidity of the south, they won't last. So I didn't bring any like hairspray, and I never use hairspray, but so yeah, I just kind of finger comb. Not even finger comb, finger fluff. And that's good enough, because what happens is they fall as I walk around, and then it's perfect. So it always looks weird at first, and then when they fall, it looks great. Use the comb a little to kind of define the part. And then I do the hair flip. Fine-haired girlies. Oh, there's another bobby pin. Fine-haired girlies, this is the trick to making your hair appear fuller than it is. It gives a beautiful illusion of big, full hair when your hair is neither big or full. But we just literally flip. You'll see. Let me take off my earrings so that they don't come out. Okay, can you make sure you guys can see me? Okay, so flip. Looks crazy, but that's it. Let's see. Can you see? Okay. Okay. It's all an illusion. The flip from the side. Okay. Yeah. Look at that. Okay. Gorgeous. And listen, throughout the day, if it starts to fall, I just flip while I'm out. Perfect. Put my earrings back in. I don't know how this is showing up on the camera, but it looks so beautiful in person. It looks really good. Yeah. Okay, so put my stuff away. My eyeshadow palette, my foundation compacts. Forgot to put the, I can't believe I forgot my wedge. That was weird. My liners. first, I'm gonna bring this pressed powder from my purse. Clean up a little. I always like to leave a space the way I left it each time. Because this is, you know, a little rental. This is not like a hotel where they're gonna come and clean up when we leave. We make up our own bed, clean up our own little mess. Put my bobby pins away from my hair. Oh, the last thing is that I forgot, I gotta put up my jewelry on. I put my earrings on. I have my necklace on. I have some cute earring choices for the Cornbread Fest when we go. Tonight is the Cornbread Fest dance. It's like an intro, like kind of like dancing in the street. And then the actual festival begins tonight, but I think we're going tomorrow. But we might go to the dance tonight. It depends on what Shonda wants to do when she arrives. Anyway, my earring choices for tomorrow. I actually got both of these at the Cornbread Fest last year, so I thought it would be cute to wear them, to bring them. So I have these cowboy boots. Darling. I might wear those tomorrow. Or I got these also at last year. There was a table that was featuring like Native American jewelry. I don't know Native American or indigenous people. I want to say it the right way, but anyway. And I got these. I love these earrings. I have several earrings like this at home because it's just like my favorite kind of earring. But anyway, and then my jewelry, my bracelet, I have these two bracelets. I'm not gonna do like a tour, I'm just like showing you real quick. Cute, cute, cute. So yeah, I'm gonna put those on. And then that's it. Cute. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna put my jewelry on and then we're gonna head on out and start our fun day. So I'll check back in later. Bye. Would you please? I don't want that in my video. That's gross. No, I don't want to look. I don't want to see them doing that. Yeah, I did. I got them really good. We could go. Look at the baby. Look. The little one. That's so cute. You see? Mm-hmm. The one walking toward. He's so cute. Okay, we just got back in from doing a little shopping and we made it back to Miss Joyce's house. Well, Miss Joyce and Uncle Irving. I don't know why I always say Miss Joyce's house. This is where we were last year and we stayed. Actually there. Oh, I have to flip the camera. So this is Miss Joyce's main beautiful house. This is Uncle Irving's shed that has all of his tools in it for all of the fun work that he likes to do. That's his hobby. That over there is where we stayed last year, the guest house. And this is the 100-year-old trailer that I posed in front of last year. I don't know if you guys remember in that vlog, my last Stevenson's vlog. So cool. 100 years old. Actually, yeah, that was, I don't know if you guys remember when we were driving through Stevenson, Miss Joyce was telling the story of it. There's Uncle Irving. Oh. I don't don't know what they use that little White House for over there, but that's where we stayed last year. I love that guest house. It's so cute. It's really peaceful out here. Oh. Anyway, I'm obsessed with this tractor. I just love ancient artifacts. Not ancient, but like historical artifacts. I said ancient artifacts like it was like an Egyptian artifact. What a cool piece of history to have in your house. I left my sunglasses at the lake house. I need them. We're about to go have some barbecue. So, BRB.
Yoga would be one of the things we did. Look, it's easy for a child to make, you know. And they laugh and they're like, okay, you're gonna make a big snake.
Yeah.
Cut it out. Oh, snake.
And we all had a chance to do it. It was just really, she was so lovely. It was wonderful. This is so good.
Over, Toria.
But did I tell you she wasn't gonna come? Oh,
She's under a lot of stress, you know.
Hey guys, so just got back in from a day out and it's actually still early. We just started early, but these are the worms that we have. Well, there's like dirt in here and then there's worms. And, while we were at the shop getting worms with Miss Joyce and Uncle Irvin, we went to this little shop and I got this this cute little denim shirt. I don't know why, I just thought it was cute. So yeah, that's cute. And what else? I got a couple of other little things, but we're about to actually go back outside now and see if we can find the fishing poles in the shed. So BRB. I'm just enjoying some of my boiled peanuts. I don't have my mic on. I hope you guys can hear me, but these are so good. The perfect snack. So good. You can make these at home, guys. You just need green peanuts. My mom sends these to me frozen for me to just boil. she seasons them and freezes them and sends them to me because she makes them so good. I've tried, they don't taste the same. Maybe because New York City doesn't, well, I don't know where to buy green peanuts, and, to be honest, but in South Carolina it's easy to get them. So good. We just came back to the lake house to freshen up, and now we're about to head back out to see Miss Joyce because she's making this big dinner, so we're gonna do that. So I'll check back in later. Bye. Hi guys, so it's the next day and I'm with Marshawn, Shonda's son, right here, and he's about to show us or show me how to go fishing, and we have this. So let's just walk down this way. Okay. To the water to see if we can get some fish because it just rained a little, and I hear this is when it's good to try. You know how to put the worms on the...
It's really Brandon's job.
What?
It's really Brandon's job.
The worms?
Brandon! He's the master fishing.
Is he the master? Okay.
Yeah.
Brandon, I was told you know how to put the worms on the hook.
No, I put the worms on.
Yeah. Let me pause this for a second. Okay. You guys played football together, right?
Yeah.
You're on the. I saw y'all's football moves earlier after the Cornbread Fest. That was very good. Oh wait, let me pay attention. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, you're just doing it like it's nothing. That worm's alive, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So you're just like putting it around the hook. Oh my god.
Just like that.
Ew. Okay. So this is what the fish is gonna when the pole's in the water. You did that so good. How long have you been fishing?
Since I was a kid.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Cause you just like put that worm on that hook like, God dog. Okay.
I fished with my granddad.
Your granddad taught you? Okay, that's very good. Marshawn, you fished too?
I'm a city boy at heart.
I know that's right. Okay, let's go down here and let's just see what we can do. So, yes, this is very nice. It's beautiful out here. What school do you guys go to?
Opelika.
What's it called?
We went to Opelika.
Opelika. That's where y'all play together. You remind me of my boys. I told Elma. They remind me of Chase and Bryce. They're teenagers, but you know. So this is the water. Do you know what this lake is called by chance? It's very murky. Lake Jordan. Oh, this water looks disgusting. It's a lot of algae in here, so we're just trying to see if we can even get the fishing pole to sink down in there. But this beautiful worm is on here now. It's not icky to like touch it and stuff. It doesn't bother you. I remember when it would rain and we would see like the worms come in from the, I never liked that. And the slugs. Well, so what happens when you try to put it in and it just won't go down?
It won't go down.
It won't go down because too much algae. Look at this, you guys. Yeah, this isn't like a clear pond. From the deck, it looked really beautiful. Maybe because we were looking out that way. But up close, it's really like thick. It looks like a swamp. Oh, it floated back to the top, meaning that what it's not, it's shallow.
It's shallow and the bacteria is thick, so it always just pushes back in.
I see. And there's really probably the fish won't be this close, right?
Not in this area.
Well, looks like our fishing expedition has ended before it began. But, you know, at least I kind of sort of learned how to put a worm on. I mean, I really didn't, but I watched it be done. Should we put it back in the dirt or it's too late? He's already injured.
He grows back. So.
Oh, yeah, that's right. When worms get cut in half. When worms get cut in half, both ends grow back or one end? That is amazing. So let's keep it. I mean, I don't know what we're going to do with it, but we'll put it back in. That is something else. Thanks, boys. I mean, I kind of feel like I got a fishing lesson even though we didn't fish. I was excited about it too. The lake looks pretty because it's green. That's not good green. It's bad. Algae's what? Bacteria?
Yeah.
It just kind of grows naturally in there. Looks like swamp water. It's a nice day too.
No. So
What does it look like?
he going.
Oh my goodness!
He going crazy.
Are those the two that were those two separate ones,
That
or
was one.
No, it's one.
And he sliced him in half.
so that's the one that just was in half?
Yeah.
So you're telling me that this other one, it's already alive again?
Yep.
It never was. What? That is
So,
crazy.
that's so.
He was just very long.
Yeah.
Split in half. But both ends gonna grow back.
So it's gonna be one worm or two
It's gonna
different.
be two different ones.
So we didn't really hurt nature in any way. We actually helped it. Okay. That's nice. No animals were harmed in the making of this video. Thank you, boys. I appreciate it. Okay. Sweet boys. They really do remind me of Chase and Brace. Oh, it's nice out here. What'd you say about a 30-pound catfish?
Is that my grandpa?
He
farm.
caught. Oh, really?
Mhm.
It's inside the water there?
Yeah.
A 30-pound catfish. So you guys just keep it there? You're not going to catch it?
We sometimes catch and cook, but most of the time we catch and release.
That's so, yeah, that's nice. Catch and release. I love that. That's nice. That's really nice. We also found out that we're supposed to have a license to fish in Alabama, which we don't. So maybe that's why the universe didn't allow this to work out for us, because we weren't supposed to anyway. But I think they said you can get them at the Walmart, so we technically could, but I'm glad we checked out the lake before even bothering to do that, because there's no point. Thank you, boys. So there ends our fishing expedition. BRP.
I'ma hide all like a cowboy. I got Balenciaga on my cowboys. Getting too hard outside, I'm a hot boy. Talking on me, it's like a palm boy. Heard you got bread on top of your head. Brand new boots, I can tell by the thread. 1, 2, 3, point blank to the head. Nigga, you pussy.
Cause I know a nigga gonna try me. I really be running this shit. I be stepping on shit. You know that the boots is designer. Found me a bad.
Like a cowboy. I got Balenciaga on my cowboys. Getting too hard outside, I'm a hot boy. Talking on me, it's like a palm boy. Heard you got bread on top of your head. Brand new boots, I can tell by the thread. 1, 2, 3, point blank to the head. Nigga, you pussy, just about it. Well, fucking your bitch. Don't got no last out. Big little shit, but you missing that good. God damn, bullets on the saddle. Ain't no snake when I still got a rival. Walking them down, she try to go tackle. 6-round shot, you trying to go dummy. I don't carry sticks, I just stick with revolver. I don't fuck with Lakers, just know all the balls.
She got the cowgirl hat on.
Hey.
She got that cowgirl hat on.
Okay.
This game over. So when you stop playing games, and when you gonna take this round, I'm trying to go pop that question. Will you take my last name? I give it to you, my all. I pray to God we don't.
I'm like, baby, what you want? You won't even text my phone. You know the world is put on hold. I'm stuck in unknown, baby, I need you to.
I'm like, baby, got my soul, knowing love I'm in control. You hate to see me wrong, baby, don't leave me alone. Oh, you know I'm a stone. All these fine books around, and these fast cars they stole.
We don't have dirty Mountain Dew in New York City.
Really?
Really?
It's new. It's new. I've never tried
And
it.
I never saw anything that said American Dew. Let me see what all's going on here.
What all for you? $22.49. Oh, really? I just bought a new Dodge Ram truck.
Okay. He drinks.
Got a Hemi in it.
Got that him in a V8. Yeah, that's a V8
So-
Coyote motor.
Takes me about $100 something.
Yeah.
Okay, we just about to start our morning, and we just picked up some coffee because this little convenience store down from the lake house has such great coffee. But anyway, I think I showed you in the store, but this is a different type of Mountain. This is my one guilty pleasure, guys, Mountain Dew. I can't even hold you. I love Mountain Dew. I don't even drink soda like that. I don't buy it for the house, but when I'm out, I love me a Mountain Dew. My sisters get on me all the time about how unhealthy it is. And I got some more boiled peanuts for the road until breakfast. Bye. So let me ask you something. So this house was the original house, and then afterward they built this house?
No, Auntie used to stay in this house.
Right, but then this came after, or was already here?
What did he say, Irvin? Joyce used to live in here.
Yeah. See, now in the city, you couldn't do nothing like that.
Could leave a lot up there.
Oh my goodness, look at all those toolkits.
See?
This is like everything in here.
All them
This would be a
boxes and
dream for
stuff.
you.
Yes.
This is where
All
you make
this
magic
wood.
in here, Uncle.
Huh?
This is where you make magic. What's more back here? Like lumber.
Lumber, the light for nighttime.
I could see, it's 2 rooms in here. I could see how someone could live in here. You know, you have one little room and then the back. Like a little kitchen area. It's more spacious inside than it seems.
You see?
That's how a lot of things are. Like even when you go on a little trailer, you come in and it's like a little tiny house.
Borrow. So Joyce said, instead of borrowing the ones, you just buy one. So buy one, then one lead to another, and then one lead to another. And then see here.
Some drills go through concrete, right?
Yeah.
And the pack the charger.
Those are all the charges for the drill.
No, it's drill. It's a drill in there too. See, that's a drill.
Is that your favorite drill that you use the most?
No, I just any of them.
Any of them.
See, most of those up there are electric. Years of growth together.
Oh, this is a nice storage space. This is
I
great.
built this one.
You did? You built this? This is nice.
See all this stuff.
All the Christmas stuff over in the corner was mine. When I built it, she said, I don't see where you're building so big for. I ain't put nothing in there.
Look.
She has live food in here.
Oh, she keeps
She said she
it.
didn't do this
She
cooking.
keeps
Hey.
the greens, chitlins.